All right, so here is Snapseed, guys. So you might remember our UFT image from earlier. There are some preset filters on here, but I'm just going to show you a few of the ones that I like to use. I might just kind of speed up here and there too. So this is the HDR landscape one. You can see kind of just changes the way that the photo looks by altering some images. And one thing to keep in mind about Snapseed is this is dominantly a photo editing app. So anything that you want to change about the image, you want to make it really dark and dramatic, you can do that. So again, all these filters I'm selecting. This is, for example, Glamour Glow. The next one I'm going to select here is called Drama. Again, you're going to notice that for the most part, they mostly darken or alter the photo and the way it looks in some way, shape, or form. Same with this Vintage one. It'll actually change the color a little bit. So you can see this one has almost like a little bit of a green tint. I can also adjust the filter itself, make things really dark. So make like a really dark vignette shadow around it. I can make the style much stronger so that green part really stands out. I can saturate the photo so that I can just kind of alter the makeup of it. Now, this filter, Grunge, is very cool. It definitely takes a lot of the footwork out of trying to make something look really gritty, trying to give something like a strong effect that's going to really alter the way that the image looks. So you can notice that the person that was in the background is completely out of there. I've increased the filter strength. You can also change where exactly you want the effect to be coming from. So the effect right now is coming from the UFT logo, and the further away from that logo, the harder it is to see anything in the background. And if you change the style part of it, it'll also alter the colors a little bit. So you can see some are a little more green, some have a little bit more of a almost reddish color. The more you mess around with it, the different effects you can have. There's also several different ways that the image can be altered. So some of them look like a little more glassy or plastic wrap. This one just kind of looks almost kind of like muddy and messy. So that is really grunge in a nutshell. So now I'm going to take the black and white part of this, and it's going to keep in mind, yes, all of those different colors, but now we have it set as a black and white image, and now it can really sort of, again, get that extra grit that you were looking for without making the photo look almost too unrealistic. And so some of the other things you can do here, again, you can now use Glamour Glow in a little bit of a different way. Select these filters to sort of, again, change the way that the image looks a little more. And now you can just kind of take this image and, again, you can continue messing with it until it looks how you really want it to. One other feature I really like is the border feature. And there are some on here that have a very dated, sort of gritty look to them. I personally like this one with that looks like it was taken out of a photo lab a little too early, and the cuts around it are a little funky looking around the border. And so there's definitely plenty of tools that you can mess with in here. So here again, I'm also just taking a look at how you can mess with the brightness a little more. You can make it a little darker by, again, this is the vignette tool. So you can change it in the interior or the exterior to sort of remove some of that darkness. Now there are a couple of different save options. If you just hit save, it will actually save over the original image. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that for a second just so you can see what happens. And I'll ask for permission to modify the photo. Now if I say don't allow, then it's not going to save the image. I'm going to just save a copy so that I can have that default image. And there we go. Brand new image now.